They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
You look at this Bears defense.
They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A short one there, caught by Granson.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting that 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Down the sideline he goes.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
Johnson will take it in. Touchdown Bears.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They run right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Play action. Garoppolo.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver.
That'll bring up second down.
You look at this Bears defense.
Here we go. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A nice carry by Jacobs, who's coming off a career year. Just when it seemed like Vegas may have been ready to move on from him. Led the NFL with over 1,600 yards and was more than deserving of his first All-Pro selection.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here we go.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Play action. Now Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. That is caught, and he is going to have a Raiders first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Here we go.
From the 20, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Now Garoppolo. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
From the gun, it's Ryan. A quick throw, but incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
Back deep is Philip Dorsett. It's taken to the 26. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo on the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this 1st half.
And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead.
And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that? Hitting the defense hard early. And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Tackle there by Jerry Tillery. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8.
They go to Johnson again. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
40 yards on the ground for him so far.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And they will take a knee here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down and 6 now.
Now Ryan sliding out of the pocket.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
7 yards there on a first down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Johnson.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And just shutting him off there.
Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Third and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Powers, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 120 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. This time Ryan will throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
Jones not quite the boost to the pass rush the Raiders hoped he'd be. Only 4.5 sacks in 2022. Still, he was a Pro Bowler in 2021, so plenty of hope that there's a playmaker left and one of the league's active sack leaders.
On third down, Johnson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here we go. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Here we go. A gain of 9 brings up second.
Garoppolo.
A short one there, caught by Granson.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's and this throw brought in here by Mayer.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Garoppolo now. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol. In motion goes the tight end.
Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Jacobs again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the posts. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Johnson running left. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They run. It's Johnson. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garoppolo looks to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
11.
They'll try and run the option.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 24.
They'll start with a handoff to Johnson.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 152 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Angel.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here we go, son.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Tonight.
Here we go with Johnson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Here we go, here we go, here
From
we
the
go.
34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. And it's complete to Adams.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free.
Here we go, here we go.
That one's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
12. Stay hot.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything running with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bears will get the football back.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Sit high.
Off play action. Fields.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Fields. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.